Good morning, students. In the previous class, you have studied excretion in plants. Now, today I am going to teach you excretion in animals. In all the animals, excretion does occur. Why excretion occur? In every organism, metabolism occurs inside the cell to maintain the life. As a result of metabolism, some waste products are formed. These waste products may be of nitrogenous origin or other waste products. Even excess of water is the waste. These should be removed from the body of the organism. To get rid of these nitrogenous waste and other metabolic waste, in addition to maintain the osmotic pressure of the cell, excretion is required to maintain the blood pressure inside the cell by maintaining the balance between water and salts of the nitrogen and others. So, importance of the excretion lies in first removal of the unwanted toxic waste materials, and second to maintain the blood pressure, that is osmotic pressure of the cell. Even in smaller animals like amoeba, excretion occurs through the contractile vacuoles, and some gases like CO2 are removed by diffusion through the cell membrane. In earthworm, the moist skin of the body acts as excretory organ through which the waste materials are excreted outside. In all the other animals, excretion occurs through excretory organs that are present in them. The excretory products are mainly ammonia, urea, and uric acid. On this basis of excretory product, animals are grouped into three categories. First, ammonotelics, ammoniotelics, in which ammonia is the waste product like feces, which is very harmful waste products. Second is urea. Urea is formed in mammals, even in man, and uricotelics, in which uric acid is the waste product like in birds, reptiles. You have to study in detail excretion in human being. In man, there is a well-developed excretory system made of two kidneys, two ureters, one urinary bladder and one urethra. Kidney is the main excretory organ. Kidney actually is aggregation of units known as nephrons. A kidney is formed of millions of nephrons. And here is the structure of one nephron. A nephron consists of mainly two parts. This is the one part which is swollen part, and other this tubular part. This swollen cup-shaped structure made of these capillaries is known as Malpighian tubules or Malpighian complex. Malpighian complex consists of this Bowman's capsule and glomerulus. Glomerulus is actually a aggregation of blood capillaries. This afferent arterioles enters in this cup-like structure and again leaves in form of efferent arterioles. And this is the tubular structure, which is differentiated to three parts. First tubular structure is known as a proximal convoluted tubule. This portion is known as the Henle's loops, on its name of the discoverer, and this is the end point, last point, which is also convoluted, that is twisted distal convoluted tubules. And this is the collecting tubules. In this tubules, other nephrons, urine is passed out. The functioning of the excretion in a unit occurs in three steps. First step is the filtration. Here, this is the filtrate which accumulates from there. Second step, in this portion, again reabsorption of the useful materials occur. And third step, in this portion, some materials are secreted in this tubule. First is the filtration. When blood carries the waste materials through afferent arterioles in the glomerulus and leaves through the efferent arterioles, here selective filtration occurs. This filtration occurs due to narrow diameter of this efferent in comparison to afferent arteriole. Here the blood pressure increases, and as a result smaller molecules along with water diffuses out through these capillaries and accumulate in this Bowman's capsule. And from there it is passed to this tubular structure. In this tubular structure, during the passage, again water is reabsorbed and some useful material like glucose is reabsorbed. In this, actually this efferent arterioles, again then this passes through these arterioles. These arterioles are along this tubular structure. Since the peritubular structures are in contact with nephron, this loop, some materials are diffused from this Henle's loops into this peritubular structure, and some materials are then secreted into urea. Potassiums are some secreted inside it, and thus it is passed out. This is the functioning of the excretion in the nephron. Now question arises that sometimes kidney fails. Why does kidney fail? The renal failure is due to infection. Sometimes infection occurs inside the kidney and it fails to work. It may be physically damaged. This is another reason. Sometimes stones develop inside the kidney and working stops. The remedies, there are two types of remedies. First, permanent remedies is the transplantation of the kidney, and second, temporary remedies. This temporary remedies is the dialysis. The man is put on dialysis machine and whole blood is filtered artificially outside the body. This is the whole portion of the excretion in animals. That's okay. Thank you.